Hey there, Gemini. This is your April 2022 monthly reading. We're going to be taking a look at any messages from your subconscious, as well as your expansion, growth, abundance. And we're also going to be taking a look at new beginnings. There are a few interesting things going on in April. One of those being the Jupiter-Neptune conjunction. And that really is an opportunity for dreaming big. So for Neptune, that is the planet of dreams, intuition, mysticism. For Jupiter, that is a planet that rules expansion, growth, higher learning, and abundance. And for new beginnings, there are actually 2 new moons in April. One on the 1st and one on the 30th. So double the opportunity for new beginnings for you. So what we have here, put these in a somewhat organized fashion. Message from your subconscious. Convey your meaning. Reflect on the way you communicate with others and with yourself. Be sure to express your thoughts and feelings from your heart and with respect and sincerity. Convey your meaning. Okay. So you have here the Devil, 10 of Cups, and 3 of Cups. So kind of indicates a sense of holding back or feeling restricted in some way. And with the 10 of Cups and 3 of Cups, it indicates trying to make things good, happy, joyful with your social group, your friends, your families. But this card indicates that maybe that is not your true thoughts and feelings. The 10 of Cups in the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith deck is set on a stage. And there is some debate on whether or not that means people are acting as if they're happy, or that they are doing something that they think indicates happiness. So we'll go into it and clarify further, but let's see what else we have here for you. In the area of expansion and growth, you have Standing Stones Passage. So this kind of indicates like moving through almost like structures and being able to transition. In terms of Jupiter, it can also be spiritual expansion. So you have the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Star, and you have the World, which is basically, indicates a new beginning where there is an end of one journey, having success in that, and kind of going off on a new journey. With the Star here, it's almost as if the Star is not necessarily about healing, but more about hope and you having like almost potential for fame. And over here, new beginnings, you have Imagine. So really using your creativity, imagination, visualizations, intuition, all that stuff to really kind of dream big, to figure out what it is that you want. You have the Hierophant here, the Tower, and the Eight of Cups. So it seems like what I'm kind of getting from this is your new beginning is going to be in a spiritual sense. It also can be in a sense of your self-identity in breaking some traditional rules that you have been you've had in place. And those rules or rituals might be affecting the way you communicate with others and with yourself, like over here. So let's take a look at, let's look like the Devil over here in terms of the message from your subconscious. So let's see what's underneath that. You have King of Pentacles. So I think that whatever it is that you are not, is it feeling a stuckness? It's almost like a stuckness or a way of doing things. Maybe a way of convincing yourself this is the way we should communicate, or this is the way I should express myself because I want the perception of me to be, as someone who's put together, who is feels secure, confident. And here in this King of Pentacles card, individual looks pretty spiffy, dazzling. So it is almost as if you are the concept of the devil. What is trapping you, what is kind of seducing your thoughts and motives, is this concept of what you want to be perceived as, or this ideal version of you. So let's take a look at the Ten of Cups. You have the Knight of Cups. So this could also just be how, like, you do want to show love and affection to your friends and family. And this is this version of you, the way that you are right now is how you think you can do it. And it's not to say you can't. So let's take a look at the Three of Cups. You have the King of Swords. So you have two kings and a Knight of Cups here. It's almost as if you are putting this idea of someone wanting to connect with you on an emotional level over this idea of the way you actually think and the way you actually would allow things to go. Maybe you, for example, are just, whatever you want, whatever it is that you want to do, but really there is a part of you that you want to do something. You actually have plans to do something. You would really like to do that, but you don't want to, you feel like maybe it's like rocking the boat, or here on this Convey Your Meaning card, there's this, I think it's an electric eel. So maybe you feel like it will like sting other people, and you're trying to come from this place of really easygoing maybe there's someone in your social circle that you're trying to impress. But basically, it's kind of saying that you can be who you are and be sincere in that, in terms of who you are, and the people that want to be around you, you'll know that truly they'll love you and respect you, care for you for who you are. So let's look at this Standing Stones passage for your abundance, expansion, and growth, because it's looking pretty awesome here. You got a lot of good things going for you here, Gemini. That's for sure. So let's look at the star. You have the Hermit, which is about someone withdrawing from their group and going on a journey of sorts, having their own experience, gaining their wisdom, and taking their inner knowledge up to the mountaintop and kind of shining it for everyone to see. And if they want to follow, then they're free to. But the hermit isn't going to them and bringing that light to them, making it easy for them. The hermit is definitely going on their own journey and being who they need to be, and allowing people to come to them. So let's take a look at this Ace of Pentacles here. You have the Five of Wands. So I'm kind of sensing like right now you are, what's the word? I don't know if the word is at odds, but in terms of who you're trying to be, the person you're trying to be seen as, the person and the characteristics that you have that want to be seen and want to come out, I think there is some conflict in that. But really, once you kind of come to a certain understanding about your place in this universe and your ability to, connect with others, and that it's not just about you, and it's just not about your group, I'm not going to say a little community, your network. It's about something bigger. And that once you kind of recognize that, you're going to see that you can create more. You'll have a new sense of value for yourself and what you want to accomplish. So let's take a look at the World. You have 10 of Pentacles here. So really, it's in terms of what you want to accomplish for value of self, security, financial goals. It seems that you have to go on this passage, this journey of self-discovery. I'm not going to say totally alone, but without this concept of eyes looking back at you and how do you look from those perspectives. So let's look at the Imagine card over here for new beginnings. Let's look at that Tower. Let's see what is there. You have the Seven of Wands. And what I'm getting from here is it's almost as if you have built this tower of your ego, in the sense of you need to present yourself in a certain way or be perceived in a certain way, because if people saw who you really were, that they would question you, that they would, you know, challenge your beliefs type of thing. So let's take a look at the Hierophant in terms of those beliefs. Let's see here. You have the Ten of Wands. So it's as if you would prefer to take on way too much. Like you're willing to be everything to everyone. You're carrying that burden. And it could be that there was someone, you know, growing up that kind of indicated that you have to be the person who looks like you have it all together. You have to spring for your friends and buy everything and help them out and be there for them all the time. Who knows? But really that idea that you have to carry this load without really, you know, shining the light on yourself, even internally, you know, from the inside out, that's something that looks like it's kind of has been limiting your imagination and your ability to kind of see beyond your current network. So let's take a look at the Eight of Cups, because it looks like you're going to be leaving something behind that doesn't work for you. And there's the Two of Wands. Leaving your comfort zone, going for a path where you can explore how, you know, like pushing yourself. You could see what new successes are in store for you. So I'm hoping this gives you a helpful perspective of the month. For a more clear picture, be sure to check out your readings for Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. We'll see you next time. Take care.